Hello, everyone. Today I am going to ex- explain a story, um, an experience, personal experience about the loss of my father, which happened like 6 or 5 years ago, specifically the year 2015. So one day, when I was in sixth grade, I heard about my dad having difficulty breathing. His lungs were infected somehow, and my sister told me like that my dad or my mom, both I believe, told me that he wasn't feeling very well. He was having respiratory problems, having to breathe, and he needed an oxygen tank to help him breathe, plugged through his nose, and he had it with wheels next to him to walk around, and and so my dad couldn't drive me to school or anywhere very often, at least not to a very far distance. He eventually could drive me at least, I don't know, like 1 to 2 miles. And, it was difficult for me because I had to help take care of my dad while he was sick, and of course I needed to help get him a glass of water every now and then. Um, and it all happened since November or late October, early November of 2014, when I was in sixth grade. That's when this started happening. My dad went like 2 or 3 times to visit the hospital so that he could receive the oxygen tank. Um, and then like the third time he went to the hospital for a few weeks. He stayed there for a few weeks. My sister had to visit him often, and he let and my sister let me and my brother Gabriel know that my dad said he loved and missed all of us, and he wanted to come back home so badly. And I remember one time when my other sister and both my sisters and my mom and my other sister's husband came over, and we had a family meeting discussing how my dad, I could possibly lose him because he was waiting for new lungs, and he couldn't suffer, but yet he was suffering at the time. It was very hard for him. So it had been shocking to see my dad in the hospital, you know, needing help to breathe, and he didn't talk to us because he needed to breathe, and so we had to tell him a few words before he goes, and it was a very stressful time for me and my family because we were very sad when he passed away. In hearing that day he passed away, and so yeah, from this experience, that I learned that you must never forget those who you have lost from your family, and know that they are always with you. And when you watch a video of them in it, or if whenever you hear their voices, you feel their soul moving within you. And they will always follow you no matter where you go. And as I've been through a lot from after I ended sixth grade and moved on and now I'm in 12th grade, I've moved on, and my dad is still with me.